Fibonacci sequence we also assign to beauty because it's associated in the art world, because it's ideal aesthetics. But we don't realize that those sequences, those ratios, all have to do with the ideal functioning of the human body. So restoration of the human body also has an aesthetic purpose for it. And so when you start standing right, it may look pretty, but it also affects how you carry your tissues, how you hold your face. It's the most ideal way to hold your body, hold your face, hold your internal organs. And learning how to stand within the golden mean is actually a lot harder than you think, and you have to practice it. So that's where we're going to start. We'll start with our feet parallel, hips width apart. You got your ASIS. This is your pubic symphysis. Midway in between, that's your stance. Push down big toe and corresponding metatarsal head, outer four toes and corresponding metatarsal head, but especially that pinky toe and finally your heel. 1/3 the weight through the balls of your feet, 1/3 the weight through your toes, and again 1/3 the weight through your heels. You're going to bend your knees. We're going to create that flex in the lower half of the body and elongation in the upper half of the body. Draw your shoulder blades down and back. Now we're going to turn on those ratios by drawing in your abs, closing up your rib cage, and now you're going to really elongate the torso, the space between your head and your tail. We're going to elongate the extremities as you reach down. We're going to keep a slight bend in the lower extremity because it's dynamic. Linda's getting ready. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. We're going to start your arms come to your side. We're going to go for a little butt clap run. You're going to just run and twist. Your shoulders are going to go contrary to your hips. Abs are nice and tight. You're going to double time it. We want your butt cheeks to clap behind you. Chest up. Keep breathing. Smiles are up. And then arms out to your sides. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Now I sound like Unilab. Good morning, George Jetson. Abs are nice and tight. Elbows back down again. Okay, so now that you know what that feels like, we're going to add weight to it. So one of my friends is a vet, and she was working with horses, and she was saying she has a horse that's lame, and I'm like, what are you going to do for it? And she said that the horse doesn't know that it's not lame. So they were going to load like 500 pounds on the horse's back, so it made the horse carry the weight properly over its hips, and then the horse stopped being lame. We're going to do that with you guys with these weights. You're going to draw your shoulder blades down and back and let the... Did it work? It worked. Yeah. Once the weight went on there, the horse was like, oh, I could walk. Yeah. Was it injured? No, it had injured. It was if you trim the hoof too short, freaks the horse out, so it starts walking like it's lame. Okay, so draw it back, head over the top of your body, let the weight pull your shoulders and your body into the right place. And if you do this right, it actually elongate your spine. Abs are nice and tight, you're sucking your tummy. And we're gonna start bending and straightening the arms. But as you do it, there's a little forward motion because we're gonna use like that Fibonacci curve that we've been talking about, that nautilus-looking shell, in the way that you wind things in and the way you bring things out. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy, creating the line you want out of your body. Okay, and just flow it backwards now as you take it into tricep extension. Abs are nice and tight, chest is up. There you go.
Don't forget to smile up. Keep breathing.
Because the Fibonacci sequence is about how you carry your tissues as well as your mechanics of your body. So, it has to do with your face. Smile up.
10.
Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to just rotate out.
It's funny, I find myself on my toes.
That's where you want to be.
Oh, you do want to be?
Yeah.
It's like,
And that's why we're using the weight.
I thought I wanted to be balanced, like back on my feet.
No. On our toes. Because all animals, except humans, are primarily on their toes, on the ball of their foot and their toes. In fact, horses and all hoofed animals have transitioned onto their third finger and their third toe. Okay? We're going to go up.
But athletic ready posture is between doing all three
All 3 points, but weight
When you
heavy.
start going-
Yeah, heavy weight, still heavy over your toes. And the forefoot.
Especially in movement.
Yeah.
But I also find my torso going forward like this.
Yes.
That's right?
Yeah, about 5 degrees, but you want your chest up. Keep your abs engaged.
So when you fall, you hit your boots or your
Yeah.
soft leg.
That's right. You land on your belly instead of on your face.
10.
Good. Okay, now we're going to take it through motion as you take your arms up and then down. You're going to lead with the back of your hands. Your abs are nice and tight. Don't let the work go onto your neck. Shoulder blades are down and back. You can add now knee motion. If you do this right, your legs will do all the work and your arms do very little. Keep breathing. Oh, it's killing.
10.
Good. Now you're going to do front and back like you're doing the standing broad jump. Front of the hands, the back of the hands leading, front and back. Abs are nice and tight. Once again, if you do this correctly, your legs are doing the work. Keep breathing. Jaws are relaxed. Smiles are up. Okay, good. Now we stretch. Hold on to your weights. You're going to use them to your advantage. You're going to put the ball of your foot on your left foot on top of the block. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Straight spine. First thing we're going to do is just break from the hips. So your hips go back, your hips go forward. Just get that feeling, hips forward,
Wherever
hips
you
back.
want it to go.
She's not anywhere the camera's not. Okay, so now you know what it feels like to break from the hips with a straight spine. As we now go into a forward fold, you're going to use the weight to pull you down. Suck in your tummy, abs are engaged. Yeah. Keep breathing.
I don't need any weights.
Oh. Let the weight just cause you to sink into the ground. Suck in that tummy. Jaws relaxed. Okay, we're going to come out of this halfway as your hands go on your knees, your butt sticks out, shoulder blades are down and back. First, second, third chakras are on. First chakra is your pelvic floor, second chakra is your lower abs, third chakra is your upper abs.
How soft is that? I was already at my knees.
And then we're going to come all the way up. You're going to arch extend in the opposite direction. Let the weight go drive you into further extension, but keep your abs on so no pressure goes into your low back. Smiles are up. Arch, 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 arch.
10.
And good. Switch sides. Once again, the block goes underneath the ball of your right foot. Stretch your calves forward. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Shoulder blades are down and back. Let the gravity or the weights induce you to get longer and taller. Abs are nice and tight. Suck in your tummy. And then we're going to just move those hips forward and backwards. Just feel what it feels like to break from the hips versus your low back. Keep breathing. Smiles are up. Yes. And then here we go. Straight spine, hinge from the hips. You're going to do your forward fold. Let the weights pull you down. Try to stay long. Long is hard. It is a difficult process to do because you have to use muscles and energy to stay long. Remember, we're stretching muscles and not joints. Keep breathing. Oh. Just a little longer. How much longer, Mario?
10.
Okay, hands on your knees, stick your butt out. Shoulder blades are down and back, chest is up. First, second, third chakras are on. This is a deep stretch of the calf muscles, back muscles. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, here we go. Arms up over top of your head. You're going to arch backwards. Lift. You're trying to elongate. You're trying to create curves instead of folds. Because the human body is a giant spring. Okay, good. There seems to be a lot of moaning and groaning this morning. No, it's not just you. Okay, we're going to go right leg forward, left leg back. Abs are nice and tight. Rear heel is off the ground. Shoulder blades are down and back. This is where the games begin. Bend the front knee. Push your hips back. We're going to start out just by pumping your arms back. Chest up. Bend the front knee, Annie. Suck in your tummy.
10.
Think about the curves. We're going to touch the ground. Think about ratios. And you have to be able to see the ratios in order to activate them. So if you're all scrunched up, or rounded, or curved, you're not activating the golden mean. Abs are nice and tight. Front knee is bent, Annie.
Well, it's an old grandchild story.
Yeah.
10.
Just kidding.
Keep your arms back behind you, suck in your tummy as you lift lower your rear leg. Your head doesn't move. Foot always goes back to the same spot. You should feel your right butt cheek working. Chest up, shoulder blades down and
Maybe I'm
back,
gonna use
smiles.
that one.
Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, we switch sides. All right. Right leg is to rear, left foot is forward. Abs are nice and tight, balance is on, core is on. Suck in your tummy, hinge forward, front knee is bent. Knee is over the top of your foot. Pump those arms back. Chest up. Long spine. Keep breathing. Chest up.
10.
Okay, good. From here, we're going to reach and touch the ground. Keep breathing. Smiles are up. Suck in that tummy. Straight spine. We're working muscles and not joints.
10.
Okay, coming back up again. You're going to take your arms back behind you, suck in your tummy. You're going to lift and lower that rear leg without moving your head. All the work and energies in your left butt cheek. Woo.
10.
Okay, good. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Get your shoulder blades down and back. Notice the tendency to want to slouch. Don't slouch. Suck in your tummy, hip circles. Your hands shouldn't move because you have weights in them. Keep breathing. Sing it. Sing it, Linda.
No, and your eyes are going and your hips are going at the same time.
Opposite direction? Was that 10? I knew it was.
10.
Okay, good. Once again, take your left leg back behind you, right leg's forward. We're going to hinge forward, chest up, shoulder blades are down and back. We're going to do our bicep curl, tricep hinge.
This is to try to get this, right?
Mhm.
So I gotta go deeper.
You got that extension from the hip.
Coordination.
Yes.
10.
Okay. Staying here, we're going to do a little plyometric. You're going to hop, bring your heel to your butt, and back down softly. It's a matter of whipping your heel to your butt, so you don't really move all that much. Good. Switch sides. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna bend that right arm, straighten the left arm. Abs are engaged. Elongate. You're trying to create the ratios. Good. Stay in this position as you now lift that front leg. Bring your heel to your butt. Rear leg stays straight. Soft landing. No pressure in the joints. This is all muscle work.
10.
Good. Come back onto 2 feet. You're breathing. We're going to go up nice and tall. Shoulder blades are down and back. Hands go over the top of your head. You're just going to hold. Sucking your tummy is about core stabilization, elongation. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, arms down. Forward fold. And while we're down here, you can drop the weights for a second. So we also look at, was it Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man? We're going to actually do that motion, which is harder than you think. So come back to standing. You're going to turn out your left foot. And what you're going to do is balance on your right foot, your arms come out to your side, and you're just going to open everything up, close it back down. Hold your center. This is full extension. You're reaching out as far as you can with your extremities, creating a line away from your center. And this is why it was so interesting for Leonardo to draw, because of his full muscular development in motion, farthest from the center. What number is that?
10.
Okay, let's switch sides. Right foot's out. And here we go. Reach. Muscular control. Reach out of your shoulders, reach out of your core.
10.
Okay, forward fold. Keep breathing. You can grab your little weights again. You're going to bend your knees, hands go on your knees. Really elongate your spine. Shoulder blades are down and back. Suck in your tummy. We're going to do sit-ups here. Suck in your tummy as hard as you can and relax. Keep doing that over and over until you get the feeling of activating your pelvic floor all the way to the bottom of your rib cage, drawing your navel to your spine.
10.
Okay, coming all the way up. Get your head over your hips, shoulder over hips. I forgot what we were going to do. I don't know. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do the waiter move. That's where you take your hand from here, take it up all the way around, and back under. And then you can do it with the other side. You can go in either direction. But pretend this is a round cup, and there's fluid in it that you do not want to spill. This is every motion that the shoulder can do. See if it was like going opposite direction. Let's twist around. It's like when you're waitressing and you're taking a tray and you don't want to spill anything and you're pulling it off the table. Okay, we're gonna do it with the blocks. I can tell you guys are getting it. And we'll do it one side at a time. Hold the block. You're going to take it from level, you're going to bring it back around you, you're going to take it out to the side, up over the top of your head and around
You could toss it.
without tossing the block. Or you can go the other direction, without tossing the block, and then back through. And then you can switch sides at any time. Ah, this is shoulder rehab, but it's functional rehab because you have to use your whole body to get this. It's right here. I'm having a hiccup. Okay, got it. Keep smiling, Gillen. You can toss the blocks around anytime. But this is the unfolding and folding of that Fibonacci sequence through the arm. That's why it's so important. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Block goes down. Foot goes on top of the block. Abs are nice and tight. We're going to stretch your calf first, open it up. Abs are nice and tight. You can pump your hips forward. Yes. Keep breathing. Okay, now cross your ankle over your top of your knee. We're going to sit down into this. Chest stays up nice and tall. Long lines. We want long lines. No scrunchy little stumpy lines. Chest up. Hips back. Knees bent. Knees over tops of your feet. Lower down further. Oh, chest up. Smiles up. You should not feel this in your, hip joint, but you should feel your butt stretching. Okay, straighten that leg out. Hinge from the hips. You're going to do a forward fold. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. We're stretching muscles and not joints. Keep your core on. Okay, we're going to come up nice and tall. Push your hips forward, chest is up, shoulder blades are down and back, smiles are up. Keep breathing.
Not balancing today.
Oh, it's because it was windy. Did anyone feel the earthquake last night?
10.
Probably about 10:30, 11, right in there. Okay, switch sides. Chest is up, shoulder blades are down and back. Pump your hips forward. Oh, I thought I was having a heart attack in bed. I'm like, huh, my pulse is normal. Yet it was a small one. Yeah. Makes me excited. Makes me think things are happening on the Big Island.
10.
I got to see the glow when I was at my mom's in Kona.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
Yeah, she makes Kona site.
Come into a cross-legged squat. Was it big then, or?
It was 2 weekends, last weekend.
Oh, so it was pretty big.
4 a.m. Friday morning.
Before all the tourists got there.
I just saw it from my house.
Oh.
I didn't go to the road at all.
Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking in your tummy. Chest up, butt out.
10.
Okay, straighten your leg and reach forward. Try to create a line, an energetic line. Feel for the energy. This is not only the stretch. Keep breathing. Wow.
I don't
love
know
your
about this
Spotify.
playlist. Once again, Spotify is failing me.
Up, reach, nothing in the joints.
My house.
Abs are nice and tight. Push those hips forward, smiles are up. Long neck. Face is relaxed with a smile. We're obeying that Fibonacci sequence all the way through the face.
10.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Maria's gonna fix that.
Oh boy. We're gonna go with this today.
Okay.
Ever so reliable.
Okay, right foot forward, left foot back, weights are in your hands. So you're gonna find out what the arms are really for. It's to connect to your core, and then you extend out. But then it allows you to have counterbalance of your extremities as you go from the right to left. Your front knee doesn't move. Stays over the top of your foot because the work's coming from your hips. Keep breathing. Movement. Keep the core lifted. You should feel all the work happening in your right butt cheek. You guys feel that? What number is that?
10.
Okay. Okay, stay in this position. Ooh. You're going to lower down, and then you're going to lift up your left hip. So lower that hip down and lift it up. Yeah, we went to the Big Island, and you realize how much bigger it is than here because all we did was drive. You guys feel your butt working?
10.
Good. We're going to switch sides. Okay, you're going to set the energy from your core spiraling out into your arms. And then you're going to use it as counterbalance to move your right leg. Don't let your left knee move. Abs are engaged. Keep the lift going on. Arms are dynamic. Keep breathing. What number is that?
10.
Okay. From here, we're going to lift and lower your hip. Ooh. Keep the upper body dynamic.
Losing my balance here.
Yeah. It's because of the earthquake. Keep sucking in that tummy. Make sure that hip works. You go down. There you go.
Oh,
and then, yeah. What leg is forward?
You missed it,
8.
sorry.
9. 10.
Okay, good. I got some of them at least. Okay. We're going to head to the ground. We stretch first because Annie likes this so much. We're going to lean back, lift your knees up off the ground. We're going to do some sit-ups, activate the core. Keep breathing. Did anyone ever see him play?
Yep.
I can't imagine what it
10.
looked like because he had a tiny little ukulele and big old hands and body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, staying here, your hands go on the ground because Annie asked for this specifically. You're going to curl up, go onto your toes in a down dog position on your toes. Keep your abs engaged. Your core is what protects your toes. So make sure your abs are engaged. Otherwise, you won't be able to handle this. And then you can rest. Okay, now you can curl your toes under. You're going to push your heels back. Push, 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 push. Keep breathing. Chest is up. Oh, yeah. Shoulder blades are down and back. Push, 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 push. We're going to start here first. We're going to do sit-ups. Suck in your tummy, tighten your pelvic floor, and then relax. Feel what it feels like to activate your abs with the stretch on your feet and your calves. Keep pushing your heels back.
10.
Okay, now we're going to lean back the opposite direction. Everybody loves this. Toes are curled under, the other way there, Suzanne. It's the wrong direction. Yes, there we go. The more miserable direction. Suck in your tummy, knees stay together as you now push your hips forward. Suck in your tummy, release. If you guys love this, you'd be doing it every day. The fact that you don't means we need to be doing it every day. Smiles are up.
Do you do it every day?
I try to. Because I'm an avid coffee table kicker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can kick it out, you just get some circulation back into your toes. Okay. Block down, ball on top of block. You're having a seat on top of ball on top of block. You could have 2 blocks if you're taller. So I want you to figure out what it feels like to generate force. We're working on the pelvic floor, and that ball's midway between your pubic bone and tailbone. That is where that Fibonacci spiral starts, to create the energy through your body out to your extremities. Then you're going to pick up these, and you're going to figure out how to lift this up. Tighten your abs and tighten your pelvic floor, so it's all a lengthening from the core out. That's it. And then figure out how to tighten your abs at the same time as you bend your arms.
And
Keep
you
your chest
coordinate your breath
Yes.
as you exhale. Start from your belly button. Exhale, contract. We were just waiting on you.
Yeah. Took me a while.
How many are we doing?
9, 10.
Okay, and then we're going to
Oh
external.
no, we were waiting for Linda. The count started when Linda came.
I like that one.
Suck in your tummy.
I know, I didn't want you to
She
miss
didn't
out on
put me
it.
the toes, though.
Abs are nice and tight.
That one's all in.
Yes.
She regulates the success of that one.
10.
Okay, then you take your arms back behind you.
We're going to have to start categorizing our exercises
Yes.
based on Linda series.
Annie toes. Gillen's hips. Chest up, shoulder blades down and back. Don't lose the lift.
10.
Okay, one last one. You're going to take it straight up. As you do, you're contracting your abs. It's more about your abs. So if you can't take it up, just tighten your abs in this position because it'll eventually extend. Tighten abs. All about the abs. You're using your core to make that energy pass through.
10.
Okay. Take your right foot forward. Once again, we're going to do opposite hand. Chest up. No slouching. So there are currently 2 collegiate going on to Olympic level athletes that are going to be breaking some major world records in the next few months. And it's just amazing to see. Abs are nice and tight, but what's most amazing is their posture. And they're not going to break the world's record by a little bit, they're going to break it by a lot.
What sport?
Track. Yeah. One's in hurdles, one's in sprints.
10.
Yeah, and some of the records in female sprintings have sat for as long as 40 years. Yeah. Okay, in this position, now you're going to lift your, right leg. So you got to lift your arms in as well as that leg. Your abs are engaged, your chest is up. Smiles are up.
Their physical posture?
Yes, beautiful posture. Their movement mechanics.
10.
Okay, switch sides. Because the golden mean creates ideal functioning, and that's why as they figure out ideal track posture, go ahead and move your arms. You see that their body knows what to do.
Are they from Hawaii?
No. There's some Midwestern state where you run everywhere, like to the gas station and stuff. Okay, you're gonna lift and lower.
We twisted first, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we twist, sorry, twist. Twist from that core. Obey all the lines of energy. Remember, at the end of the day, Fibonacci sequence and golden means are about harmonics, so figure out the breathing as well. You're moving from the pelvic floor out to the extremities. Smiles are up. Have you lost count?
9, 10.
Okay, good. Put your weights down. And just so people don't say, I forgot about the little orange balls, we're coming off of this. We're going to use our little orange balls to open up our hips before we do more. Little orange balls going underneath your left hip as you cross your left ankle over your right knee. You're rolling out your booty cheek. Smiles are up. Should be no pain. If there is pain, it's not because of the ball. It's because you clench your butt all day long.
Or somebody took a thing and
Yes, you can blame Michael. It's all okay.
dude, you should see the bruise.
I told you you'd be bruised.
You guys think he's mean in here?
I'm so loving. This accusation. Roll it out, get the side of your hips. Keep breathing.
But I go back for more. It's good for you.
Yeah. So is castor oil. Oh.
10.
Okay, switch butt cheeks. So I used to love watching cartoons from like the 30s and 40s, and they always talked about castor oil. And they said it was this awful thing, so I saw some castor oil, so I had to try it.
They weren't Tom and Jerry weren't lying.
Yeah. Castor beans. Yeah, they're beans. I always thought it was fish oil. No, but it's a bean oil. You have?
It's probably a motor oil.
Yeah, castor oil. Keep sucking that tummy, roll out that butt cheek.
10.
Okay, good. Go ahead and release that. We're going to work the arms by working the legs in this next part. Come into kneeling. We're going to get a roller so you can temporarily move other stuff out the way. So we're going to roll our quads out. And as you do, majority weight is in the roller, not in your hands, even though you're using your hands and your arms. Keep your core on. And we're going to use our abs to make this motion. So you're going to lift and lower your midsection to make this roll happen. And then you can go on one side more than the other. And if you find points that are tender, you can bend and straighten your leg until it breaks up. Oh. Keep breathing. Ah. Oh, back and forth, break it up. Keep rolling things out. Keep breathing. I don't hear breathing going on. There you go. Okay, you can immediately pull it onto your shins and roll out your shins. There's two ways of doing that, heavy on the roller or heavy over your arms. Keep breathing. You can do one leg at a time if you'd like. And good. Thinking of how to do this. We'll use the ball. Okay, you'll need your weights once again. And you'll need your ball because we're transitioning into abs. Sort of. Balls are going to go in the small of your back. Feet are flat on the ground. Hands are back behind you first. Or you can put your hands on top of the weights on top of the. Abs are nice and tight. You're sucking your tummy. Shoulder blades are down, back, chest up. Work those abs. Figure out where your abs are. I want you to get deep in that pelvic floor and lift it up. Okay? And then now here we start a bicep curl with the leg extension. We're starting walking. Contralateral patterning. Keep breathing. Your last count?
20.
Okay, rest. Abs are nice and tight. You're doing your sit-ups again. Sucking your tummy, release. Sucking your tummy, release. Smiles are up. Make sure you're activating your abs and not your chest.
10.
Okay. Now, balls go above your head, and you're going to do sit-ups like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Sucking that tummy, smiles are up. Think about the energy through your arms. Try to get rid of the lunch lady, bus driver lady arms. What did someone call it? Arm wings. What did you call
My sister-in-law calls them Baba arms.
it? Yeah.
10.
Okay, rest. Legs go straight. Because everything you do bent, you gotta be able to do straight. We're going for a walk. Abs are nice and tight, we're walking. Chest is up. Oh my goodness. Are we lost?
13.
We switched to 20.
20.
Okay, rest.
10 on each side.
Okay. Keep breathing, keep your abs engaged. And here we go. Over the top of your head, we're coming up. Suck in that tummy as you come up. Exhale as you come up. Okay.
You know, it's a good exercise when Linda's
Lynn's
counting.
counting. Okay, you're going to arch over the top of the ball. Rock from side to side. As usual, if you feel this in your low back, you manage to use your psoas muscle. If you feel it in the front of your hips, you use your iliacus. But if you feel it straight down the center in what would be your six-pack, that's your rectus abdominis, and you did awesome. Keep breathing. Okay, you're bending your knees. You're lifting your butt up. We'll just do a little bit of this. Abs are nice and tight. Tabletop your shins. Shoulder blades are down back. You're just sucking your tummy and then release. Sucking your tummy and release. Your job is to try to get your spine to the ground without affecting your shins. Okay, now keep your abs engaged really hard. In fact, poke them with your fingers, and then you're going to touch your right toes or left toes to the ground, and then right toes, left toes, right toes, alternating sides.
Exhale as you touch.
Why is it easier on a ball?
Because it disengages your butt and your quads. So you have to use your abs. It also gives you more feedback to what your spine is doing.
10.
So this is actually better than on the ground.
For some, yes. Legs straight in the air. We're just going to pump your feet. You can do them together or alternating. Either way, it's fine. We're trying to get any stagnant blood in your feet and your ankles and your calves back to your heart to get re-oxygenated, filtered out by your liver. Ah. Okay, Mario wants our legs apart doing the same thing. Remember, this is all non-weight bearing in the lower extremity. There should be no pain or discomfort in your lower extremity as you do this, other than a little bit of stretch and a lack of gravitational blood supply. Okay. Now bend and straighten your knees in this position. Again, no pressure in the knees. If you do feel them, figure out what you have to stabilize with your quads, hamstrings, or calves, or shins, abs, and lats. Keep breathing. How many is that? Did you lose count?
I wasn't counting for that one because
Oh.
you were just
Okay,
going.
okay. Then we're going to come up. We're going to come onto our roller now. Not counting. Have your weighted balls or weights handy. Your feet are parallel. We're going to start out by doing just a little simple bench press. You're pushing away. Oh, that's much nicer.
Yeah. Staring at the lights.
Yeah. Notice if you're falling off balance, try to control balance. Nine and 10. Okay, now keep your hands in the air. Your goal is to squeeze your shoulder blades down and back, locking your lats all the way from your pelvic floor out to your wrists. As you now do your pelvic floor out to your left or right leg coming off the ground. So you're balancing with your right leg in the air. Abs are nice and tight. You will once again do your little bench press, push away, fly thingies. Abs are nice and tight. 9, 10. Then you're just going to switch legs. Your left leg's going to go in the air. Your abs are engaged, energy out to your extremities. You're holding the balance, and then you're going to do your bench pressy thing. Abs are nice and tight. This is functional strengthening. This is different than trying to get big pecs. Keep breathing.
10.
Okay, and then now we're going to go for a walk as you do opposite hand, opposite foot in the air. Try to hold your balance. So back in California, I used to teach this whole class at certain times where people were blindfolded the whole class. Uh-huh. So try this with your eyes closed. How many more steps?
16,
Hold that balance.
19, 20.
Okay, go ahead, rest those arms out. You're going to do a giant hug. Your arms are wide, your palms are up. You're squeezing your shoulder blades down and back. Let gravity just do the rest. If you want, you can move your head left and right. Okay, take your arms over the top of your head. Just stretch. If you can, turn your head left and right again.
Keep your arms engaged and close your rib cage.
Try to create the longest line away from your center, energized. So you have to hold the integrity of your center as you do this. Okay, good. Go ahead, put your hands against the ground at your sides, palms facing down, and just breathe. just feel for balance as you're doing this. You're looking for that Fibonacci sequence, that curve that comes off your core to every one of your extremities. You're looking for the golden mean off every ratio aspect of your body. Toes to foot, foot to shin, shin to leg, thigh to body, abdomen to torso, chest to torso, neck to head, arms all the way out to your fingertips. There's a ratio of ideal harmonics and lengthening that will cause the most amount of restoration, healing, and will activate energies in your body. Just see what everything feels like as you breathe. And then think about what it's like to properly support and hold all your internal organs. And breathe. What it's like to lift those up. And what kind of circulation of energy there is in your abdomen. So when we slouch and we come out of ideal mechanics, we come out of these ratios, and it puts the body into a lot of stress, and it removes us from harmony. So this is why we reset. We come back into harmony. And it's not that we instantly get beautiful, it's that we create lines and energies that are aesthetically understandable. And then it creates restoration of energy and balance within the body. Gently roll off your rollers onto your back. See what the ground feels like underneath you. One of the hardest things to realize is that pain is not personal. It's just where your body's out of harmony. And it's trying to figure out the harmony that needs to go through that point and the energy that needs to go through that point. How and where it's supposed to be supported to create the aesthetics of the energy flowing through the body. guys have done an amazing job. And on behalf of Marty and me, we'd really like to say thank you for being here, supporting us, being open, willing to try. We appreciate you so much, and namaste.
Namaste.